Okay, so let's see what's going on in your past. So in your recent past, you have very soon. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. And then we've got the Three of Gabriel. This says prosperity arising from wise planning, time to take the next step, optimistic plans that turn out as expected. And we've got the Magician. So someone here was able to manifest a situation, or they tried to manifest a situation. Okay. So, you know, whether it's a reunion or whether there was just something that you wanted from this person, it looks as though, you know, you tried to, you know, to kind of manifest it with the very soon card. It's like, it could still be in the process of unfolding. Okay. But, you know, there are some kind of plans or something that you want that, you know, has turned out as expected, or it's in the process of happening still. So, in the present, we have the Empress and we have the Two of Wands. So for some of you, this could be somebody new, or it could be a pregnancy. But here we have separation. Time apart from your partner is on the horizon. So some of you are currently separated. Clarification on separation. Clarification on separation. Clarification on separation. Clarificate. So some of you could be separated from a fire sign. It doesn't have to be. Or there's a separation due to a fire sign. Clarification on separation. For some of you, it's an Aries, or someone who, the Emperor is a very powerful male or masculine figure. Okay, so it could be someone that you've dealt with in work. It could just be a Aries in general, or it could be some kind of authority figure, or someone who is very kind of strong. It's like a very strong masculine energy. So I feel like you are separated. What's the reason for the separation? What's the reason for the separation? So someone's just taken some time out. What's the reason for the separation? But it could be that there is definitely a second chance. So it's like a a temporary separation between you and this person. Fire energies here, although it doesn't have to be. Okay. Now you've got the Empress as well. So what I find interesting is that, you know, you've had the Emperor and you've got the Empress. Now both represent either a very, very feminine person or a very masculine person, but they both represent Aries. So why is the Empress here? Clarification on the Empress. I'll just show you this card again. So this says time to act upon your plans, creativity is rewarded, luxurious or abundant resources. So even though there's a separation, there's still, you know, some kind of plans. I feel like you're still waiting for something to unfold, or, you know, this could be someone new that you've met as well. Clarification on the Empress. Yeah, so some of you are finding out that you're pregnant, or are pregnant, or have just given birth. Okay, so you've got the Nine of Cups. So this could be as well that even though you're separated from someone, it's like, you know, there's still this kind of happiness. You know, it's not like you're just sitting there and, you know, you're kind of upset. So it could be that, you know, you've got more than one option and you've made a decision, you know, and you've chosen who it is that you kind of want to focus on. So now moving on to your future. You do have let your friends help you, ask for and accept support from others. And you've got the Emperor again. So stability and efficiency, taking charge of a situation, ambitious plans. And this is someone from the past. So some of you have an Aries coming back. Aries is coming up really strong in your reading. Now it could be that someone does come back. It's like you're trying to get someone back from the past, and you're kind of putting in all this work. And with the Empress card here, it's like it's literally right now, it's in the process of happening. And then, you know, you have someone from the past come back, but it's like you're taking charge of the situation. So for those of you who are single, You know, it's basically saying as well, if you're looking for someone, your friends might know someone they can kind of hook you up with, or go out and socialise with friends. You could end up meeting somebody. So, but I am seeing someone from the past re-emerging, but this time you're going to take charge of it, okay? So as a obstacle, you've got romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. You've got the 7 of Raphael. Time to make a decision. Be clear on what you want and take action. A need for detoxification and the Ace of Cups. Okay, Scorpio, I'm going to kind of warn you. I see some kind of emotional manipulation going on here. And Scorpios, they feel things so very intensely, and it's like the person that you're dealing with, they know this, okay? They know that you're feeling emotional, and I feel like there's a chance that they could kind of use this to get their way back in. So, clarification on the Ace of Cups. There's a lot of emotion here, but someone is definitely using that as a kind of weapon to manipulate somebody else. So be a little bit careful here, Scorpio. Clarification on the 7 of Cups. Actually, let me clarify that Ace of Cups first. Clarification on the Ace of Cups. Yeah, so someone is definitely hiding their feelings, or someone is being emotionally manipulative, or someone's just confused about how they feel. So I'm going to now clarify the 7 of Raphael, which is the same as the 7 of Cups. I feel like someone's really kind of got to work out what they want from a situation. Clarification on the 7 of Cups. So some of you dealing with a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, this could be a Pisces as well. You're dealing with someone who doesn't really know what they want, is what I feel like. They're kind of not sure how they feel, or they're just kind of taking too long, or they're just confused. It could be as well that someone has different options, but I'm more just kind of feeling as though you're dealing with someone who is confused and just doesn't know what they want. Okay, so the factors that are affecting you: true love. This is the romance of a lifetime, but it's like you're being patient here with this person. I feel like you are being patient, but at the same time, you're guarded, you're cautious. Stay determined and move forward. Be prepared for any possibility. Environmental activism. So this 9 of Gabriel is, it's like, with these cards, it's like, this is a true love, or you feel like it's a true love. You're being patient with them, but you're still kind of cautious, you're still kind of guarded. For some of you, you're being really, really persistent because you feel like this is a true love, so you're kind of being persistent. It's one of the two. Either you're being cautious or you're very, very determined in this situation. So the factors that are affecting your love interest are attraction. So they're still very attracted to you. And with the Page of Michael, it could be an air sign, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. An exciting new challenge. You have what it takes to succeed. Review contracts or documents very thoroughly. And the Ace of Swords. So this person could be kind of spying on you. You know, they're still very much attracted to you. Okay, so it could be they're kind of looking at your social media. They're trying to find things out about you. You might be doing this to them. Why is the Ace of Swords here? This person could want to communicate with you as well. Clarification on the Ace of Swords. Okay, so you may have found out a truth about this person, and it could have led to some kind of shocking truth, or they could communicate with you out of the blue and it comes as a bit of a shock. Clarification on the Ace of Swords. Clarification on the Ace of Swords. Clarification on the Ace of Swords. So I feel as though, again, there has maybe been some lies here. Either you found out that this person had feelings for someone else, or there was some kind of lying going on and you found out about it. Or maybe they found out about it. It can work both ways. So I'm just trying to stabilize my camera. Okay, yeah, so I feel like, you know, there may have been some truths that came out and it was all kind of a bit of a shock. Okay, so what you want from the situation, you right now are trying to remain optimistic. You're trying to remain positive. And I feel like you just want closure on the situation, a very happy ending, coming full circle, spiritual growth and insight. So I feel Scorpio is either all in or they're all out, okay? It kind of depends on what you've got in the rest of your chart, but it's like you guys, again, you're either all in or you're all out. I'm a Scorpio rising, so, you know, I kind of understand that as well. I've got a lot of Scorpio in my chart, but it's like you're either all in or all out, and you want you want closure, you want clarity on this situation, so you can either put yourself back into the situation, or so you can just say, right, okay, I'm going to walk away, you know, because I feel like either you're going to have this happy ending, or you're going to walk away. But I feel there's a part of you that just kind of wants that closure. So where am I going? What direction are we moving in? You know, am I going to walk away? Is there going to be an ending? Or are we going to kind of go on to calmer waters and, you know, have this happy ending that it says here? A very happy ending, coming full circle, spiritual growth and insight. So if there's not a separation between you and somebody, it could just mean that you just kind of want, you know, things to come full circle. You want to start a new phase. So now what they want, calling in your soulmate, your prayers, affirmations and visualizations help bring you together. So they're visualizing you. They want you to come back, and it's kind of like a deep wish of theirs. Okay, so make a wish, dreams become reality, a joyful time of life. But they're not revealing this to you because they're being the Queen of Swords. So again, this is air sign energy, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. So it could be that this person is not showing you how they feel, or you may not actually be showing them how you feel. So why is the Queen of Swords here? Why is the Queen of Swords here? Okay, so this, I feel like it's coming to a head in the sense that this person is at a frustration level as well. Either they're going to cut out the bullshit or they want to come back in. But I feel like both of you, it kind of feels like someone may be making the effort, but then again, it could be that neither of you are making the effort with one another right now. And both of you are just kind of being stubborn. So this person wants to know if you're coming back, or if they're coming back to you. If not, they just want to cut out the bullshit, basically. And I feel like you two are on the same page. Either we're going to leave each other alone or we're going to sort it out. You know, I feel like with you two, there's no in between. We're either together 100% or we're away from each other 100%. That's kind of how this feels and what the cards are saying. So it's kind of make your mind up time, Scorpio. Do you want to be with this person or not? So the overall energy is express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. And you've got the Ace of Gabriel. A gift of passion, opportunity and inspiration. A chance to do something amazing. A sense of wonder. So you're really kind of thinking about this, or they're really thinking about it. You know, I feel like this person is thinking about you a lot, or you're thinking about this person a lot. Now, in your overall energy, there is a new start, and someone is going to tell you how they feel, okay? Or they're wanting to, but they're still slightly anxious. So it looks as though you two are going to settle your differences, and there will be a opportunity to start things again. So it looks as though either you're going to contact them or they're going to contact you, and you will, you know, find a way to speak to one another or to meet up again and to restart things again. So, but it's going to take for someone to release, okay? This may not be literally releasing a person. It could just be time to clear your energy, and it's like a huge burden. So for some of you, this is a fellow water sign, Page of Cups. Okay, why is the release your ex card here? Why is the release your ex card here? So the Wheel of Fortune. Why has the release your ex? Okay, so in order to move the situation forward, you need to take charge of the situation. It could be that you need to release this person just for a little bit. There is a chance to reunite, but at the same time, you do need to take charge of the situation in order to move it forward, because the Emperor is all about taking charge. It could be at Aries. But the Wheel of Fortune is all about, you know, things being on your side, you having good luck in a situation. So, release your ex. Clarification on release your ex. Yeah, so you need to release yourself from a situation that has caused you heartbreak. So for some of you, there will be a turnaround with an Aries or a water sign, but you need to let go of any kind of heartbreak. So I don't see this release your ex card as actually releasing a person. I mean, it can definitely mean that, but at the same time, you have to use your own intuition here as well. If you feel like this is asking you to leave this person because they've caused you heartbreak, then, you know, take what resonates with you. But there is a chance to turn it around, but it's going to require you to take charge of the situation, okay? And there could be a negative habit here as well, where things are kind of heavy on your shoulders, and you could be trying, or this person could be trying too hard, or it could be vice versa. But they're saying, ask your angels for helpful people, too light on your load, working too many hours, trying too hard to please others. So I feel like someone here is going to try really hard to make amends, you know, but it's like it's a huge burden for some reason. So I'm going to clarify this. Why is the Ten of Gabriel here? Okay, so someone is trying really hard to make this Ten of Cups happen. And this could be what causes the change around. So just a brief summary of this reading before I move on to my element spread. I definitely feel as though both of you are kind of being at a standstill right now. Both of you want to work it out, but it's kind of like this all in or all out. But there is a definite chance that someone is coming back from the past. You know, you've got two different cards here. So this is someone coming back from the past. And in your overall energy, you've got the Ace of Cups, which is a new start. So some of you as well may have new love coming in with the Ace of Gabriel as well, because it represents something new as well. So there's a new start for you and this person. But the kind of challenge is for one of you to make up your mind about how you feel and to try and get over any past heartbreak.